Michigan fans, Michigan women's hockey is live and on the air. We're live here at Yost Ice Arena, where it is Michigan women's hockey taking on Eastern Michigan. The first time these two teams have met, Eastern Michigan was Division II last season. They had a really good season in Division II. They went all the way to the game before the national championship. They had a very small number of players on the bench last year. They have 20 people on the roster now, so they definitely increased. If you look at their top scores, 3 out of the top 4 scores were on the team last season. Sitterly was their top scorer last season. So it's a tough transition from D2 to D1. We saw Lake Superior won the CCWHA and then went to D1 the next year and struggled a little bit.
Yeah. And their record demonstrates that, but you know they wanted to make the transition, and here they are with the big boys. They're on here taking pictures of Yost. We love that.
Absolutely.
And it's thrilling to have grow the sport, and they were able to move into the spot where Concordia stepped out of Siena Concordia.
Yeah. Concordia that was going to be Siena, then Siena went, nope, we're not going to have things. I feel so bad for those players where you think, oh my gosh, I have a way, and then
an option. Yeah. Oh my, it's like hanging a carrot. You know? Yeah. So this will be interesting. We tried to work something out to play last year. It didn't work out. This works out great. First ever. So maybe a beginning of a rivalry here.
When Concordia was around there talking about this team, I thought it'd be cool to have a 3-team like kind of playoff for the Washington County Cup or something.
Yeah.
But it should be fun. Their record is 7-11 on the season. No ties, no overtime losses. Michigan is 8-6-1-1. They're coming off of it was a tough weekend at Liberty, but that's what happened when you play the number 1 team in the nation.
7 of the last 11 national championships. That was
which they proudly display out there.
Well, there's a lot of displays. Let me tell you, it's a beautiful campus. There's obviously a lot of money, and there's a certain buy-in, and it's a nice facility. It kind of reminded me a little bit of Munn, but it was the facility and the campus were more warmly welcoming than the team.
Fair enough.
We went to the mountaintop. That's what we got to know how to do if we're going to leave a mark at nationals.
Yeah, you play the best to see where you need to get to.
So we're 9 goals from the best.
Yeah, there you go.
And talking about tonight's game, we got 6 left. I don't like to have must wins, because when you have a must win and you don't win it, then you're in trouble, and you say, well, now is it over?
Yeah.
But we're getting to the point where we're not playing but one team above us in rankings. We did move to 14.
That was good. Yeah, playing Liberty, getting 3 goals in the last game. Yeah. Lindahl had 2 of them.
Yeah.
One
that
from
shows, on the ice.
Yeah.
Down.
Yeah. Playing Superwoman diving and
getting an amazing goal. But no, so this is getting pretty close to must win. I mean, the rivalry the first time, and we've got a huge game tomorrow. And
lose to them the first time you play them at Yost. No disrespect to Eastern Michigan.
No. They were D2 last year.
You want to take this game and you want to set a precedent. And Eastern Michigan, they're playing with house money right now, right? They're coming in, and you imagine they're probably going to be a little looser. And we'll see what happens with it. Michigan, in the last couple games, obviously they lost to Liberty. The first game was 9-0, and then the second game was 12-3. So 9-goal win each game, but. The second game, Michigan seemed to play better, and even the defense was. It got out of hand a little bit.
We were done traveling.
Yeah.
We were settled in. We knew what to expect, so we weren't afraid.
Yeah.
We were just at that point. I told the girls to take a deep breath and just go out there and play, have fun. I mean, they're all really good hockey players.
Yeah.
There's that's why you're here. Just go out there, and they did play better. But, Liberty had to let up a little bit, too. I mean, you beat somebody 9-0, you're not going to have the edge. They did get 12, and when we scored 3, they jumped on it because I thought we were going to win that period, and we did not.
Yeah, that third period, it seemed like, and then they really came back.
They came back.
Yeah.
So we kind of pissed them off, but it was a hard trip, and we landed. We got back here after a 12-hour bus ride at 4:30 in the morning in a snowstorm, a.m. Monday night. So that was brutal. But they're tough and young, and they're going to see. We'll see how tough they are after tomorrow's game, right?
Now, speaking of tomorrow's game, because
perfect segue, hey, Coach.
Exactly. Well done, sir. Well done. With the snow coming, there's no way we can cover our gear. With the cold, I tested out with the cold, and we can get a gen set, but with the snow, my gear
would be in danger.
My gear would
Thousands
die
of dollars.
in the wind, in the precipitation. Snow. So, unfortunately, when we do baseball in the spring, anytime there's rain, we have to bow out. So the forecast has only gotten worse thus far. So I don't think there's any way we'll be able to do tomorrow. I think Michigan. Emailed Terry Lindahl, who obviously has a daughter on Michigan State. She says that one of the Michigan State parents streams probably on an iPad or something that can handle moisture a lot better than our gear. So if I can figure that out, if we get that link, I'll put it out there. But unless something drastically changes, I can't lose my gear.
I don't see any way. I mean, it's going to be cold no matter what, but I don't see any way there's going to be 0 snow when they're talking 6 inches.
Yeah, so I don't think, and there's not enough umbrellas and stuff in the world to keep my gear safe. So unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do that. I apologize. We haven't gotten to as many away games as I wanted to. I was really looking forward to that one, but it is not ideal weather.
Yeah, a sunny 20-degree day where they got to wear face black would have been really fun. I mean, most of these girls have never played outside. It's going to be scary cold, so they're going to have to protect themselves and be smart. I mean, they got to be prepared for the fact that their water bottles are going to freeze.
Yeah.
And if they get 6 inches of snow, they're going to have to stop the game and shovel or Zamboni, and they're going to have to learn to chase the rooster tails because they're not going to be able to see the puck.
Yeah.
And if you're not there, I'm going to segue into my excuse. I lost my number one fan last night. My mother-in-law, Jean Lau, passed away. Gigi, she always enjoyed listening. She was my biggest fan. She was my mother of choice. Quite a relationship for a son-in-law. She was very special. Passed away last night at 97. So I've got plenty to do to help the family and get all that together. So I think this is a great relief for me to get out of the house and be able to do something I love like this. I appreciate that. But rest in peace, Gigi, and I probably won't make that game tomorrow either.
It's understandable. Our condolences to you and your family.
Thank you.
So probably won't be able to do the broadcast unless something crazy changes tomorrow. But we'll
try to make this one really fun.
Exactly.
Worth 2.
Yeah. Absolutely. And we do plan on going out to Grand Valley and everything coming up. So let's pull up the next 5 games out there and just talk about the upcoming, because that's after today. That's all that's left is 5 games. So as we take a look out there, it's going to be the game at 2:30 tomorrow out at Clark Park in Detroit. There's not a lot of parking, so watch out for that.
And there's supposed to be fire pits.
Really?
But they don't provide the wood. So
okay.
I can't remember the last time I ever told our fans to go to a game with wood, but take some firewood if you want.
Some wood. Last time there was a fire pit at a game, it was that Lindenwood game where we had that outdoor rink, and they actually had a fire pit over there next to the bar, which was
okay. But one of the times we played there, it was like 90 degrees.
Yes, yeah. So that didn't really get a lot of use, but there was a fire pit.
That's true. Now I don't know, and that's a better fire pit than I imagine. I looked at the ones like we used to have at Boy Scouts where 3 people could stand around it. That one could probably take 20 or 30.
Yes.
So, but I did hear that they don't provide the firewood. So
So if you're going, if you want to build a fire, bring firewood.
Matches and a firewood, and matches and firewood. Oh God.
So that will be an adventure. The next game is going to be at Grand Valley on the 31st. That's a 4:30 game over at Grand Valley at Griff's, Georgetown. So they've never had an issue with us broadcasting there. So unless something major changed, we do look forward to broadcasting that. And then Grand Valley will be here for the last game at Yost.
That'll be senior night.
Senior night, February 1st. We'd love to see a whole bunch of people here. 4 o'clock game. I know there was a bunch of people who were worried about driving all the way here and coming back in bad weather. So that's a great time. Get out to Yost on February 1st. That's our last home game. February 7th, we will be at Adrian. We can do an audio broadcast there. We are not allowed to do video anymore. They stopped that last year, 2 years ago. But we'll do an audio broadcast from there. And then February 13th, this Eastern Michigan team, that will be an away game at the Arctic Edge of Canton. I think they played it at the Ice Cube last year, but they're now at the Arctic Edge of Canton, and that's a 8:35 game. So that'll be up a little bit later. So spend the day before Valentine's Day with us and playing this Eastern Michigan team.
Heck, bring a date.
Yeah, absolutely.
I can't promise you great seats like at Yost, but I've never seen Canton filled, so I don't know how well does Eastern travel well? I'm looking here.
They have a few folks and whatnot. The only time I've seen Canton full was when it was a Plymouth versus Salem game.
And we broadcast the high school girls game there last year, and it was pretty full. I mean, it was rocking for not being full. That was really fun.
Absolutely.
And I'm game for that again, by the way.
Excellent.
If it happens.
We have been, they've been talking to us, and we are going to do the Michigan Girls High School Hockey Playoffs as Mariah Evans. I forget her married name now, but she's the coach at Washtenaw United. And
played for us here.
Reached out to us, and we're going to do that again. So
awesome.
Looking forward to that. Trying to support growing the game as much as we possibly can.
Did they say you were allowed to bring a color guy or not?
I'm sure I'm allowed to. No one said I couldn't.
It's not in the contract, no coach net.
No. I'm sure Mariah would love to have you there. Are you kidding
That'd be
me?
fun. That'd be fun. It's
Absolutely.
great to see her.
So taking a look, that last game, just kind of going through that 12 to 3, taking a look. Sophia Adamek had the first goal, her 8th of the season at 4:03.
You're really going to go through that?
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Okay, go ahead.
How about this?
How about I close turn off my headphones?
How about the Michigan goals out there? At 17:22 in the second, Lindahl had her 19th of the season with no assist on that one. That was on the power play.
Yeah, there's nobody from Liberty listening to this broadcast.
No,
Mark,
not at all.
Mark,
That's
I know
fair.
I know you wish, but
no.
They're
I try and be
they're
fair,
on the
but
U show.
You got it. Then at 10:09 in the third, Lindahl got another goal. That one, I think that one was the one where she literally dove
She
on
was
the ice.
down
and
on the
knocked it
ice.
in,
Yeah.
which was amazing. And then right before that, at 9:42, it was Kalis getting her first goal.
First goal. Yep. I got to
is
get
awesome.
a first goal puck. Yep. That was fun.
What an experience to have your first goal there. Cummings with her 9th assist. That was on the power play. That was.
Now, one thing that'd be interesting to hear about is how many of the players that scored multiple goals were fifth-year players or transfers from Adrian and things like that.
Adrian and Indiana Tech. I know,
Indiana Tech.
Pedam Shan played 4 years at Indiana Tech. She was there since the program started.
And
she was someone I was worried about when we played Indiana Tech. I saw she wasn't there. Then she's on the Liberty roster the next week.
And I think she had
scored 2 goals in the first game.
She had some tallies.
And then Shaw was probably Adrian's best defender the last several years. She took a 5th year at Liberty too.
And she stood out in that Liberty game, and I'm pretty sure she had some goals too.
She had 2 goals in that second game too. So the transfers really bit us in the tuchus there.
I'm tired of seeing those names on different jerseys every time we go somewhere else.
Yeah, the rich just get richer is the way it goes.
Yeah.
Take a look right now. The top 5 scorers for Michigan. Lindahl has 29 points on 20 goals and 9 assists. Carr has 19 points on 11 goals and 8 assists. Farrell has 14 points on 7 goals, 7 assists. Malashevsky has 13 points on 5 goals and 8 assists. And Secreto has 13 points on 3 goals and 10 assists. So taking a look at, we have starting today is Heiserman for Michigan. She has played 4 games, 2 wins, 1 loss.
Most amazing preparation I've ever seen for a goalie. Every single time. Games,
awesome.
practice, unbelievable focus.
2.40 goals against average and a really solid 909 save percentage. That would be the top of the Michigan goalies out there. As they're getting the nets back on their mooring.
We got the four referee system, which is great. Joe Opsahl is out there. He's a good player, good ref. That's nice to see.
Taking a look at the top 5 scorers for Eastern Michigan. Number 24, Sitterly. She again was the top scorer on the team last season. 19 points on 9 goals and 10 assists. That's someone Michigan will have to take a look at. Number 28 is Lutz. She has 15 points on 10 goals and 5 assists. Number 14 is Nolan. She has 14 points on 3 goals and 11 assists. Cormier is number 11. She has 8 points on 3 goals and 5 assists. Then 2 tied at number 2. It's Tumpake. She has 7 points on 5 goals and 2 assists. And Goodnow has 7 points on 2 goals and 5 assists. I did not get a chance to double check those pronunciations before the game. Please forgive me, Eastern fans. I swear I will do it before the next one, but we did not have a chance to do that before this game.
Easy to read their numbers. If they have too many letters in their last name, it's pretty tough. They're pretty tight.
They do have really easy to read jerseys for the numbers, though, and we appreciate that. As see if we can pull up that a little bit.
Got Keegan on the mic, our
Excellent.
team manager.
Appreciate that.
And Riley's in there with her.
Rumps skates out to the blue line, starting. Cormier skates out to the blue line. And then coming out there is Huther. Also skating out is Nolan. And then Goodnow. And Dottie is starting between the pipes. Farrell skates out to the blue line for Michigan.
Yeah, this is a surprise to us tonight. We don't know starters.
Next skating out is Cummings. Your final forward is Malashevsky. Next up is Ferris at the blue line. And then McGough, your other blue liner. And then Heiserman is starting in goal. Now, ladies and gentlemen, down to America, the playing of the national anthem. As we're getting ready to go here, it's Michigan versus Eastern Michigan for the first time. These two teams tangling with each other. There are, by the way, 9 Canadians on the Eastern team.
Oh, good. You know, it'd be fun. I know somebody would probably say, geez, 9-0, 12-3, probably not too stressful a game. Actually, very stressful.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
It'd be fun to have a game here where we had a 2 or 3 goal lead going into the end, and we, didn't have to add to my
How would you
Platinum.
and I continue to get gray hairs that way though, Coach?
Yeah, like I need another reason. Oh, God.
Oh, so we are very, very grateful for you watching, whichever team you're rooting for. We really appreciate you cheering on and supporting women's hockey. Again, we're grateful for Eastern being in the league, being in D1. It's another place where women from the area can go. They have an opportunity to play at that next level, and it's a fantastic thing. So we appreciate that. So Dottie skates down to the right, Heiserman over to the left. And we are about to get things underway.
All right, rock and roll, Blue.
Thank you. We're very lucky to be inside as it is 3 degrees outside today.
And it's not that warm inside.
It isn't.
I would be a real wuss tomorrow if I'm as cold as I am in here today.
Bringing it ahead, Michigan brings it into the zone. That's dumped in by Ferris into the near corner. Grabbed there by Nolan, who sends it in around the far boards. Malashevsky gets it there into the far corner. Nolan back behind her own goal, rims it all the way around the near boards. Holding it in is McGough onto that near circle.
Oh,
Farrell
here we
trying to
go.
get across.
Oh,
Yes,
she hit the pipe.
No, yeah, pipe. Okay.
It hit pipe. Oh,
It
my.
hit pipe. I thought that was going in.
Yeah,
as quickly.
Should have.
The other direction, Huther has it. There's a shot from the top of the far circle, now coming the other direction. Ferris gets ahead to Lindahl. Lindahl trying to get back
that was
past
a
the
nice
defense.
little hook.
Lindahl coming in.
Two
Defenders on her, and good job to poke it away back there by Nolan. Nolan sends ahead for Smith. Smith over on blue line, trying to tip it ahead to Rutherford. Smith gets it back and dumps it deep into the Michigan end. Colwich picks it up in the far corner, sending it ahead. That into the neutral zone and fired right back in by Costello. Picking up into the near corner. Here comes Michigan down the near boards. Metz at it. Taken away by Smith. Smith.
Oh,
as
my
that's
God.
a goal as it just ticked right off of
Got a
the
replay
post.
on it. Looks like it hit her in the shoulder and rolled up and over.
This is a couple minutes behind.
Okay.
So
let's
try and
just
take a look at
back
the
up
replay.
here a second. We hit a pipe that would have been a huge deal to have gotten the goal on the first shift, and then they get one like that.
It was a shot right down the goal line. It just hit the post and popped over her shoulder. So
we have no shots on net, and it's 1-0, and we've hit a pipe and they put it in.
it was right there and put it
Oh
in there.
my God! And they scored. They're chanting like they won the national championship.
That puck into the far corner.
And I don't
grabbed
blame them.
by Hastings. Now into the near corner, pulled away, trying to grab that and bring it ahead is Berezny into the far corner. Now here comes Carr. Carr has it. Carr trying to send it ahead, held in at the far point by Costello. Into the near corner it goes.
Okay, we need to rally here and shake it off.
Swept into the neutral zone.
Here we go. Oh,
Taken back.
good forecheck.
And grabbed, fired all the way down the far boards by Berezny. Now go deep into the Michigan zone.
They're just going to dump and chase. We got to keep possession here.
Here comes Ferris. Ferris gets ahead to Hung. Hung has it into the neutral zone, picked away by Middendorf. Middendorf moves it ahead, tipped away from Sitterly. That puck on the far boards. So that was Smith who put that one in. As that puck into the slot, as that goes all the way into the far corner. Lutz had it there. Now Michigan trying to get it back into the neutral zone.
And beat her.
Slip past Birch. Now Cochran has it in along the far boards. Cochran.
That'll be an ice.
Ricocheted off the near boards, racing back to Giz McGough, but that is indeed icing.
So you see we got a new forward today.
Yes, Ceballos back out there.
Yeah, Mari's
forward.
playing forward. We needed a forward with injuries and so forth, and she's been a wonderful player to make the switch. And after a couple years of playing D, stepped up this week in practice and did a nice job on the wing.
It's like that utility infielder who can play.
You know, that's
everywhere.
such an
Appreciate
important spot.
Ferris with a shot. That's a save by Dottie into the far corner. Malashevsky has it, trying to put it back behind. Farrell has it underneath. That puck into the far corner. Now tipped away, trying to pull it away is Cummings. Cummings into the far corner.
They are being physical.
Middendorf feeds it down the far boards.
Oh.
As that's sent all the way back by Lutz. Icing waved off as Heiserman thought it was going to be icing, so she didn't play it, and that Eastern almost
That's why you follow through.
Playing until the whistle, they almost made something big happen.
Boy, they're going to check us.
McGough trying to get it in. Now Lindahl pulls it back to her own blue line.
Oh, she had her too.
Ferris down the far boards as that'll go back deep. Icing waved off there. Nolan has it back behind Dottie. Nolan into the far corner. Sweeps it ahead. Picked up by Cormier. Cormier gets it. Held in by Michigan. That put back into the far corner. Nolan chases it back.
That should have been offsides. It touched us, but we'll let that fly.
Nolan.
There we go. Take a shot.
Coming ahead. Here comes Bobby with a shot and a blocker save by Dottie. Lindahl into the far corner. Lindahl with a blast. Dottie with another save. And gathered in by Nolan. Nolan trying to get it out. Lindahl holding it in. Here comes Bobby.
Bobby
on the far circle shot.
Oh, another pipe.
Hit the post again, and that puck along the near boards.
Okay, what are we using, a thicker pipe net down there?
Metz, that came off Metz' stick weird. Into the far corner. Rumps had it. And trying to knock that away. Battle in the air corner. Garbady sends it over. Kolich picks it up down the far boards. Sent right back behind. Metz has it, trying to avoid Cormier.
Nice play. Cormier. She had two people forechecking her and went to the boards.
Here comes Hung. Hung racing into the zone. Hung trying to get it over to Carr. Carr making a move. A shot and a save by Dottie. Hung with a shot. Carr trying to
usually
pick it up.
Goes upstairs, went down on that one.
Into the near corner. Hung trying to pull it as she's trying to come in. Good poke check by Dottie to knock that away. As Hung has it back behind the goal. Firing it as it wouldn't settle down for Carr. Just slipped off the stick as she was doing the best she could.
We had two people open in front almost battling for the same puck. I love that.
Goodnow has it into the near corner. Now Gordon goes down. Outside the
everywhere. Water bugging, coming off an injury.
Phillips trying to hold it in. That tipped off a Rutherford stick. Luckily it came away, and Duffany has it back behind her own goal. Duffany down the far boards, poke checked away by Smith. Now coming ahead with it. Here comes Michigan. Nifty moves as Carr feeds it all the way down the ice. No, that'll be icing, and they're going to keep Carr from switching.
Wow, we're getting the chances.
I mean, besides for that first shot where it really looked like they had Dottie, she was doing well, but she hadn't slid over. She's done really well making sure she slides from side to side thus far. She's had good motion and good saves. That puck down the far boards.
Well, it's good to see us painting the edges. We just need to paint the edges a little less out and more in.
As the puck right back behind the Michigan goal. Phillips trying to get it out of there. Now grabbed by Gordon. Gordon ahead to Carr. Carr trying to feed it into the neutral zone. That taken away. Lutz had it. Now coming around with, that's Berezny. Doty, thank you very much, Doty. I appreciate that.
We got that, Deb. Thanks. That's the MSU coach helping us out with pronunciations.
I appreciate that.
Sorry, we won't see you tomorrow.
As I'll try and get that corrected. Just didn't have an opportunity to double check that before the game.
She's all by herself. Sam's going to dangle the whole team because she's alone. Good for her.
Holding it in. Now Dilla into the near corner. That gave everyone else a chance to change. Dilla underneath this near circle.
Rip it.
There's a shot. Let's make sure I write that down so I don't mess up Doty's name. Ooh. That puck right at the blue line and slips out. Michigan has to offside. It's going to be the call. 13:20 left to go. 1-0 Eastern with the lead here. Again, we will not be able to broadcast the Michigan State Michigan game tomorrow because of the snow, and my gear does not respond well to water, unfortunately. So I know there's typically a Michigan State parent who streams. We hope that they have gear that isn't as water sensitive. As that's sent down the near boards.
See, their game plan is to ice it. They keep missing.
Just trying to get that long outlet pass.
Yep, trying to sneak behind us.
As Lutz was in good position, but just couldn't get to the puck.
They figure that out, we're in trouble.
Faceoff is going to be to Doty's right on the far faceoff circle. Dillon to take the faceoff. Middendorf on the other side. Puck back to the far point. Ferris trying to fire it. That right back behind the goal. Outside the near circle. Trying to fire it back deep is Kalis. Now trying to pull it out of there is here comes Kalis. Kalis.
Oh.
Then moves over top of the far circle.
Same
Ferris
team,
holding
guys,
it
same
in.
Team.
Puck into the far corner. Dilla trying to dig it out of there. Now Bindorf firing it ahead. Racing out with it is Lutz. Lutz over center. Lutz drop pass back over to Sitterly. Sitterly into the far corner. Pressure there. Lutz pulls it, trying to pull it away. Battle in along the end boards. Now McGough has it underneath the near circle. McGough bringing it ahead. Pressure from Middendorf. That grabbed. Here comes Farrell. Puck wouldn't settle down. It's right at the blue line.
A lot of O's here,
Eastern.
but we're just missing it by a bit.
Coming in as Rumps. Rumps
nice
has
move.
it. As
Wow.
that tipped
Slide
away.
puck, it almost went in.
And oh boy, that
Holy cow.
it was just slipping as Farrell thought she had it. Malashevsky came over and Heiserman was screened by her own players at that point and didn't see it sliding.
It was slide. You timed that with oh my God, sundial.
Yes.
Jeez, just sitting there, slowly going towards an open net.
Is that puck outside the far circle? It goes
Nice
right
play.
back.
Nice play. We're not having too much trouble breaking out.
As that puck tipped back into the neutral zone. Eastern has been active in the neutral zone, knocking away some of those chances.
Yep, that's
Right.
where we're having trouble.
Kolwich has it right in front of the Eastern bench. Cormier trying to get that out of
Send
there.
it back. Send it back. Send
As
it back.
well as
Kick it back.
Huther. That puck right in front of the Michigan bench. Now grabbed. Malashevsky trying to feed
Heads
it
up.
ahead. Here comes Cummings. Cummings adds it onto the far circle. Nolan takes it right back behind her own goal with 11:39 left to go. Eastern with the 1-0 lead. Puck outside the near circle, held in at the near point by Metz. That goes all the way outside the far circle.
Tip.
Cummings with it there. Cummings trying to keep it in, but that pulled out. Goodnow gets it back out into the neutral zone. Now Cummings trying to get to it. And loose, here comes Garbady. Garbady sends it back deep. Goodnow chases it in along the end boards. Goodnow feeds it in along the far boards. Lindahl trying to get to it, makes a nifty move. Lindahl poke checked away. Good move by Smith. And that puck coming in along the far boards.
Yeah, here we go.
Tipped.
We got to just
Bobby has it.
quit trying to dangle and pass to Lindahl in front. And
Lindahl trying to
take a
get
shot.
backhanded shot, but that couldn't get everything on it. The puck in along the near boards. Tipped
at
ahead.
the ice.
All the way back in icing call with 10:50 left to go.
Jeez.
1-0 Eastern with the lead.
Little puck luck.
2 posts for Michigan, and Smith with a shot down the goal line that hit the post and popped right over the shoulder of Heiserman, and Eastern has the 1-0 lead.
Not a lot of shots after a flurry at the beginning.
Gordon in the far face-off circle versus Rutherford. Now Hung gets it on the far
There we
circle.
go.
Hung with a shot.
Oh.
And a save by Doty. Second rebound out in along the near boards. That fired ahead, tipped all the way down. Duffany will chase it back. Icing waved off.
Oh, icing waved off. I didn't see that.
So, Tumpik back behind, loose. Grabbed and fired ahead. Hung knocks it off the near board, right back to herself. Hung at her own blue line, trying to get over center ice. Hung gains his own, makes a good move. High slot. Hung with the shot that gets tipped outside. Oh, Hung right off the back of the net, trying to come around with it. Good job to go get her own miss. And puck into the near corner. Gordon trying to dig it out of there. Gordon outside the near circle. And puck right back behind the Eastern goal. Hung chasing it into the far corner.
Gonna get railed.
She's battling back there with Newland.
Put it
Back
on
to the
net.
far point. Shot there as that just flicks in along the far boards. Gathered up by Michigan. Here comes Carr. Carr into the slot. Carr trying to take a shot. That just missed
She
to the
had
near
her
side.
out and at the wrong side. She almost picked the corner.
Grabbed by Phillips, back in her own zone. Moves it ahead to Farrell. Farrell trying to bring it in. Farrell gains his own. Farrell. That tip, top of the near circle, pulled away. And fired all the way ahead by Wolford. Now bringing
Nice.
it
Make
back.
the
Here
move.
comes Cummings.
Oh, they are
Good
doing
poke
a
check back
really
there.
good job of poke checking us.
Newland really did a great job of stealing that away. Now down the far boards, Ferris has it.
There, she's got her.
They got Cummings.
Oh.
Cummings getting into the zone. 2 Eastern defenders coming in.
More
Cummings
poke
makes
checks.
a move, but again a poke check knocks that away. Now racing ahead, Berezny had it. That knocked away down the far boards. Sent ahead, now picking up Berezny with the blast. That off the glove into the far corner. Hastings with it back behind the Michigan goal.
Off the glove is key.
Malashevsky trying to get to it. Birch had it on the
Got
far
space,
boards.
got space, got center. There you go.
Here comes Cummings. Cummings down the near boards, trying to avoid pressure by Cochran. Cummings gets into the zone, onto the near circle.
Oh,
Shot.
she can rip it.
And
She had time.
Doty with a save, and it's 8:37 left to go here. 1-0, Eastern with the lead over Michigan.
Pretty good game. Too good a game.
Indeed.
You're a homer. Shout out to my brother-in-law who's been battling some circulatory heart stuff in
Ooh, that's no good.
the
Hopefully.
DeWalt area. Hope he's listening and enjoying it.
Oh,
there
there's
we
a
go.
shot and a goal from the top of the near
Wow.
circle.
Did that get tipped by us or them?
I don't know. Met shot it from the top of the near circle.
And thanks to Bob
think
Brocker for
that is
helping
gonna be
get that one in.
Met's goal. Let's see what we can see here. As it's moved back
Replay.
to
Here
Metz. Metz fires it, and did we tip that or not? I have a hard time seeing. Here's the replay. So that tipped all the way back. This should be right where it is. So it comes back. Metz gets it here, fires it. Tipped.
I think it hit off one of the players, like at Lindenwood. One of their defensemen hit that and went right up over. She never saw it.
Yeah, Doty had no chance on that one, and it's 1-1.
Oh.
Puck comes in. There's a shot by Lindahl. Doty with the save. Into the far corner.
Well, you know, we hit enough pipes.
Could not hear who they said out there. I'm going to give it to Metz at the moment, but that puck outside the far circle. Obviously, our scoring is always absolutely not official.
We are your absolutely not official. Uh-oh, 2-on-1.
Here comes Sitterly
scoring.
down the near side. Sitterly
Nice.
moves it over, shot, and that one just went wide. Lutz with a blast. Both those players were on the team last season.
Little too much overcommitment by the defense on Michigan there.
Garbady into the far corner, gathered up by Kolwich. Kolwich brings it ahead. Over. Now here comes Cevallos. Cevallos.
Here we go.
Again.
How cool would that be if she plays forward and gets a goal?
That would be lovely, as she's been a total team player going from forward to defense, back to forward.
And our treasurer, one of our treasurers, it's a hard job.
Ferris down the far boards. Here comes Kalis. Kalis moves it back into the zone. Picked up there. Costello has it back into the neutral zone. McGough right at center ice. McGough down the near boards. That in along the end boards, gathered up by Costello, back behind the goal. Dilla trying to grab it. Still battling back there. Dilla fires it right through the crease.
That almost was a Shanahan from behind.
Indeed.
Uh-oh.
That picked up
We're
Cormier
gonna
trying
get
to move
one
it
here.
ahead.
Gonna
And that's
get
going to
one.
be a penalty on Michigan.
Gonna be the hook. Not good. I don't know how their power play is.
I can tell you that.
I think our PK got
momentarily.
a little statistically damaged last weekend, if I recall.
I thought I had that.
When I segue to you, you got to be ready for it.
No, I know. I set that piece of paper right out over here, and I don't see it right now. I don't know why.
I'm just teasing you.
No, it's okay. I just had the lineups right here. That pull back. McGough has it coming down the far
No,
boards.
we don't want to do that.
Good no. Back at the far point.
Oh, they're going to play from
here.
below. Yeah, perimeter is good. You're going to let them have that.
As that puck all the way down. Was that not a goal? Because they still have it as 1-0 up on the board.
No, I'm sure it was a goal.
And puck back behind. Doty stops it. Goodnow trying to pick it up back behind and along the near boards.
I think she's trying to do it right now. As a matter of fact, I think I just
Sitterly, top of the near circle.
Kira looking up.
Pull back over Balfour. Outside.
Oh,
Is that fired? And
that
boy,
hit.
Lutz with an opportunity.
That hit her butt end and almost went in her net.
Doty stops it back behind and along the near boards. That fired ahead to Sitterly.
Oh,
Sitterly.
they don't have a time for the penalty. That's
Yeah,
what
they
they're-
don't have a
that-
time for the penalty.
Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go.
Coming in, here comes Hung. Hung with a shot. Doty with another save.
Dang.
She has been clutch thus far this game. Goodnow back behind her own goal. So it looks like some issues.
That was a shorty. That would have been a shorty.
Indeed. Coming ahead with it, Sitterly. Hung trying to get to it. Now Sitterly up through center ice. Sitterly gains the zone, top of the far
Got the
circle.
numbers, guys. Got to do it.
Gordon trying to poke it away. And
There
here
we go.
comes Gordon racing ahead. Right in front of the Eastern bench. Gordon gains his own
Not
top of the far
challenging.
circle. There's
Oh.
a shot. There's a save by Doty.
Screenshot. Nice play.
So
They're
looks
trying
like
to figure out the time. She's up.
they're doing their best working on there, and it's not easy to run the scoreboard, but it looks like it's been giving them some issues.
Well, penalties are always tricky.
Indeed,
I'd like to see a goal for us up there.
Yeah, what make me feel a lot better is it should be 1-1. As that puck coming down, that might be another.
No, she got away with that. It was playing the puck, I guess.
Doty moved it over, now back behind.
Ice.
Coming ahead with it, that fired all the way down. Newland had it, and that's ice. So,
she's rattled. And I'd ask about the goal, but I don't want to rattle her anymore.
They are letting it, so they let it run down a little bit because it. Again, that is not an easy job. Folks volunteering for it, and every single one of those systems is a little different.
Here's a shot. Nice.
Shot there.
Oh,
good shot by Lindahl.
Rebound.
Saved by Doty. Now Metz puts it right back behind. In along the near boards, Newland has it there. Newland.
Even strength.
As the penalty has expired, bringing it in. There's a shot steered away as that was Huther with it. Now here comes Malashevsky. Malashevsky feeds
Tough
it ahead.
pass.
Farrell trying to tip it away, but that grab by Wolford.
A lot of snow there.
Is trying to get it out there as Hastings over down the near boards. Here comes Cochran. Cochran trying to get it over center ice. That back over to Wolford. Wolford had intercepted. Here comes Malashevsky. Malashevsky top of the far circle.
She likes to give it up.
Malashevsky coming in. Tried to get it to Ceballos, and it was just out of her reach.
Nice try.
What a good opportunity. That knocked away. Speaking of opportunities, here comes there's a shot.
That was a howitzer.
Berezny with that blast.
Over the net.
Just barely missed. Puck outside the far circle. Warford has it
wide open in front. Where's our
and
defense?
still loose, trying to cover it up is Heiserman.
What a lapse that was. Wide open in front. Oh.
Did it go in?
No.
Okay.
Drew's going to have a fit. Okay, it's 1-1 now.
Okay, that's
good job, Paris. My goodness.
Boy, for a hot second, the way Eastern was skating out there, it almost looked like,
Well, they're probably trying to sell it. We tell everybody to sell it. That helps.
Mindorf in to take the faceoff versus Dilla. Phillips hands it in along the near boards. Cochran trying to get it outside the near circle. Cochran working her way through the near circle out in front. Over to Phillips. Phillips trying to get it out of the zone. Mindorf tips that, holding it in. Now Lutz into the far corner.
Eastern's got some juice going now.
Lutz battling. That pulled away by Dilla. Dilla right in the far corner. Moves it back into the near corner for Phillips. Phillips trying to avoid pressure by Sidderly. Now Ceballos gets it back into the neutral zone. Fired ahead by Cochran. Pulled in by Lutz. Lutz has Sidderly drop pass over to Middendorf.
Oh, we got to get those.
Loose.
It's
now
out.
that out, and that is going to be offside.
Good call.
3:37 left to go.
We can't make
Here in
mistakes
the
like
first.
that or we're going to be in trouble.
This Eastern team has been playing well, giving Michigan some difficulties. They've definitely been aggressive in the offensive zone.
6 shots. There's 6 shots to our 10, so it's actually pretty close.
Bringing it at, here comes Michigan. Kolwich gains his own. Kolwich onto the near circle. Kolwich trying to fire it across, but that pulled by Nolan down. Nolan onto that far circle, backhands it down the near boards. Now racing ahead with it. Rumps puts it back deep into the far corner. Cormier trying to get back to it. Kolwich puts it into the far corner. Now right out in front, that's loose. Good job by Hung to knock it away as it's sitting on the near circle. Nolan comes top of the near circle, trying to fire it over. Oh, that was a good pass to Huther. That puck wouldn't settle down. Now Gordon gets it ahead to Carr. Here comes Carr over the blue line, coming down the far boards. Carr into the zone. Carr
too many
through the
people.
slot, trying to get it over to Hung. That's sent back. Cormier gets it down the ice. Here comes McGough. McGough right past the scorer's bench. McGough gains the zone.
That speed.
Outside the near circle, McGough giving the rest of the team a chance
front.
to change. Nolan pokes the puck away from her.
She's going to get a retaliatory trip there.
It's Goodnow trying to feed it ahead, and that is going to be a tripping call.
She got kind of checked and let her know she was there. They're going to get that every time.
2:31. It's a never Michigan penalty.
Wow. Okay.
McGough into the box.
Going to finish this period pretty much shorthanded. Got to keep our composure here.
So they did get the penalty up there. Face-off in the near face-off circle. That is to Heiserman's right. Cormier in to take the face-off versus Malszewski. Puck outside the near circle. Trying to pull it away, still battling. Ferris there. Battling a pair of Eastern Michigan players. Sidderly trying to send it across.
Oh, that's fine.
Now Lutz has it. Lutz on the goal line trying to skate back underneath the Michigan goal all the way back to the far point to Goodnow. Now Nolan has it at the near point. Nolan back over top of the far circle for Goodnow. Shot there. It's a save by Heiserman.
Good.
1:35 left to go in the power play.
Okay, one shove down is good. We don't need to do it twice.
2:06 left to go in this period. 1-1 is our score. Face off in the far face-off circle. Again, Cormier in to take the face-off versus Malszewski in the far face-off circle. Puck back into the far corner. Now
nice.
Trying to fire it. Kolwich gets it back to the far point.
Oh,
But
that's
holds
trouble.
it in. Bouncing puck. Good job by Heiserman to keep that out of there. Yes, trying to send it. Cormier into the near corner. Sidderly on the near circle. Sidderly trying to work her way in. And into the far corner. Malszewski trying to get it that all the way down as it hit the linesman's skate.
Yes, it did. Instead of a deep move, it went to the blue line.
1:08 left to go here. And that was almost a beautiful move back there by Kolwich.
Jumped that pass and almost made it.
Metz
Nice.
ricochets it off the far boards. That goes all the way down.
She's got a number now.
Doty moves it over into the far corner. Nolan picks it up there. 52 seconds left in the power play for Eastern. Bringing it ahead. Tipped away as Huther had it. Now coming in is Nolan. Nolan into the high slot. Nolan on the near circle. Shot there. Good save by Heiserman. Good blast by Nolan.
Chin.
Nolan.
And the rebound was there.
Underneath the near circle. Still trying to poke it away. Grab Huther with the shot. That deflected in front. Now Garbady trying to knock it all the way down. Racing back to try and get it is Cummings. Cummings has it. Top of the far circle. Shot there. Doty with the save. 19 seconds left to go in the power play. 48 seconds left in the period. 1-1 is our score. Puck in along the near boards. Trying to chip it ahead. Big collision between Kolwich and Rumps. Trying to pull it in.
Now she's mad. Here we go.
Here comes Kolwich. Rutherford trying to get
There's
to
a
it.
shot.
As that. Oh, what
How
a
did
save
she not
by
get in
Doty.
that?
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my goodness. There's going to be a penalty.
As
What
Doty
a play.
made the first save, came back, and
That's-
Kolwich shot, and Doty was able to get her glove over there to stop it.
God, she walked right in, made a great play with that great reach. That is one of the favorite defensemen. What an engineer there, digging away. Dang, that was close. 2 shots.
As
Got rocked, too.
29 seconds left, it is a Eastern penalty.
This is our first power play, right?
Indeed it is, as Huther into the box.
All right.
That puck in along the far boards. Back behind into the near corner. Fired into the high slot. Lindo with a shot. Oh, Cummings was right out in front and trying to get that redirection. Outside the far circle, chipped into the neutral zone.
No.
Racing ahead.
This
Here
is
comes
their
Sidderly.
stud, too.
Sidderly makes a move
Nice
and
save.
save by
We're not
Heiserman.
done yet, though.
Sidderly trying to poke it in again as way to stay with it by Sidderly. Knocked away. Ferris pinned against,
Wow.
and that will do it at the end of one. It's 1-1. Michigan will have a 1-minute 31-second power play when they come back. But Eastern got the first goal early on in the first. Michigan able to tie it up at 8:30. Mets putting it in. But this Eastern team has come to play, and they're putting the pressure on Michigan.
Yeah, shots were 13, Michigan 9, Eastern. Eastern had 2 power plays. We're in the midst of one, so maybe some of our shots coming from there. But very, very competitive game. You can tell they're jacked because they cheered like crazy when they got that first goal, and that gave them faith, that gave them a belief. So we've got to weather the storm, settle down, less mistakes, and try to figure out how to not make another goalie look so good. Jeez.
Doty has been playing very, very good. If you take a look at their goalkeepers.
Yeah, what are her stats?
Her stats. So Humphreys and Doty are the 2 goalkeepers. Doty has played 10 games, 3 wins, 7 losses, 41 goals against for a 4.10 goals against average, but her save percentage is .904, so she has a very good save percentage.
Yeah, she's played against some of their biggies.
Exactly. As Humphreys has 28 goals against for a 3.5 goals against average, but a save percentage of .895.
No.
So any other thoughts before we step away here? And
it's our house.
Indeed. Yeah. Boy, Eastern didn't seem to get too intimidated by walking in here to Yost. They played.
No.
They played right out there. And
yeah, they came to play. They yeah. I mean, it's what you'd expect. It's competitive. It's good hockey. Lots of seats available. Brave the cold. Come down and have a warm coffee and enjoy some good hockey. But we're not done yet. They're gonna get jacked in that locker room, and we'll figure it out and come back and win this.
So we'll step away and play a little bit of the Michigan Marching Band. You're watching Michigan Women's Hockey versus Eastern Michigan. It's 1-1 at the end of the at the beginning of the first intermission. as they pulled out of that break just a little early, but that's okay. Reset it to 20 minutes. They got 1:30 up on the penalty. Taking a look, we'll do a really quick scoreboard update before they drop the puck back. On Monday, it was Denver beating Rhode Island by a score of 3-2. Back on Tuesday, no games. Wednesday, there was one game. Arizona beat Utah. Thursday, it was Grand Canyon beating Rhode Island 2-1. It was 5-1 Midland over Jamestown, 3-2 Utah over Arizona, 6-0 Minot over Lindenwood, and 3-1 Liberty over McKendree. That puck all the way back, grabbed by Ferris. Ferris, and along the far boards, Lindahl has it. Lindahl sends it back. Yeah, Michigan on the power play here for the next minute 17 seconds, right through center ice. Coming in with it. Here comes Cummings. Cummings checked against the boards, lost an edge. Goodnow has it back behind her own goal. Goodnow. The puck sitting right into the near corner. Grab there, trying to shuffle it right back behind. Grabbed by Nolan. Nolan fires it all the way down the ice. 59 seconds left on the power play for the Wolverines. Stopped there by Heiserman, picked up and along the near boards. Michigan trying to get it out of their own zone. Ferris had it. Now grabbed. Coming along the far boards. Fired ahead. Racing with it is Lindahl. That puck stolen away. Fired right back. And now come into the near corner. Picked up right back behind her own goal by Ferris. Ferris leaves it there for Lindahl. Lindahl back to Ferris. As that puck set right back. Saved by Heiserman. Outside the far circle is Tumpik. Has it. Grabbed by Sitterly. Sitterly into the far corner. That puck right back behind the Michigan goal. And along the near boards. 10 seconds left in the power play. Gordon trying to get a shot away here outside the near circle. Gordon back behind the goal. Into the far corner. Penalty has expired. As there's a shot. Doty with the save as that will come all the way over. Puck into the near corner. Trying to dig it out of there is Smith. Now bringing it ahead. Eastern down the near boards. That poked away from Huther. Now Kolwich trying to get it into the eastern zone. Poked away by Costello. Loose right at center ice. Huther has it. Farrell knocks it away. She loses her stick. And there's a whistle.
Oh, cool. I'll tell you what. Sorry for being laid back. This place has got a lot of people in it. The line at the concession stand is all the way to the stands.
Wow, that's impressive. I could smell the popcorn up here, and that made me hungry.
I know. I had the same. I'm thinking to myself, they're piping it up here.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Puck right back to center. Here comes Kolwich. Kolwich gains his own. There's a shot and a save by Doty. I will also tell you, you know it's cold outside when Yost feels like Vets.
Yeah.
Because Vets, especially because where we broadcast from, there is no heater, but Vets is consistently cold, and boy, it feels that way today.
It's cold here. I mean, I was going to try to get away without a coat. Not happening. Oh, boy. 2-on-1.
Resny
nice
over.
pass.
Trying to get it over to Hastings, and that just couldn't connect on a great opportunity for Eastern. Here comes Kalis. Kalis gaining the zone. Again, a good poke check away, as that was knocked away by Wolford right back behind the goal. Picking it up there, underneath the far circle.
That was almost a deflection.
Out, tipped away by Doty. Knocked down by Costello. Costello battling that puck outside the near circle. Kolwich with it, now grab, top of the near circle. Lindahl into the near corner. Lindahl trying to feed it. That went off of an Eastern skate, trying to send it right out in front. Now Kolwich trying to pinch. That shot goes into the far corner. Ceballos gets a line change. Oh.
Nice, jumping right on fresh.
Coming in, top of the near circle. That fired all the way back deep. Bobby held it in. Good job outside the near circle. Lindahl with it. Lindahl high slot. Lindahl.
Tip.
She never moved across. Oh, it just missed over to the near side as Doty was completely screened.
Yeah.
Now Garbady drops it back to the far point. And back over to Garbady outside
ahead,
the far circle.
front.
Trying to get to Bobby. Bobby backhanded. Out in front and Doty with a save. As, boy, they set up Lindahl just to the far side of the goal. And Doty with an excellent job keeping that one out of there.
So critical to make those quick passes tape to tape on your forehand. And we tend to struggle getting those passes on our forehand. then you get the
yeah,
quick
Bobby
shot
in the
off.
slot, and then she had to turn around a little bit to get to it.
Yeah, it's amazing how much of a difference that makes.
Yeah, it's blocked right in the slot. Coming down the near boards, it's Middendorf. Over center ice into the Michigan zone, but offside the call. Hung loses an edge.
Ava with a yard sale. She doesn't let me sharpen her skates. She's got some magic person who does her skates, so I'm not going to take any responsibility for that.
Now, yard sale in lacrosse is when they knock your stick right out of your hand. It's sitting on the field.
Yeah, she didn't lose much, but she was definitely spinning around.
That puck coming down into Eastern zone. Nolan chasing it back.
That should be good.
As in along the end boards, Nolan trying to get it away from Hung. Hung was right there. Hung trying to pull it out of that corner. Now Gordon right out in front.
Wow,
trying to redirect it was Carr. She took the physical punishment for doing that. She pops right back up. Now Goodnow has it into the far corner. Carr trying to pull that away. Puck outside the far circle. Now right back behind.
There's interference there. I like our forecheck.
Middendorf gets it to Sitterly. Sitterly gets it down the near boards. Fired right back in by Ferris. Grabbed by Goodnow on the near circle. Knocked away by Carr, loose, but Goodnow gets a good bounce, and she comes into the neutral zone, firing it into Michigan end. Ferris back into the near corner. Boy, blazing back in there. Was that Hastings? Trying to see battle. That was Rumps, who had some great speed coming back in there. Held in by Nolan. Nolan with the shot. And out in front. That comes in along the near boards. Good job to chip it off the near board. Here comes Farrell. Farrell trying to get around corner here. Farrell in. Farrell backhanded shot. And a save by Doty. What a save. My gosh. Here comes
done.
Farrell
She can
again.
fire it.
Farrell
That's
with the
hard.
shot. Loose. Doty with the save. Opportunities, but Doty is playing fantastic back there.
Doty knows that she can shoot it now. She felt that one. There was a shudder.
That was almost a Lindahl type of goal the first time coming across the crease.
Yeah, she had run out options. She used her speed, almost laid it in the backhand.
Back to Metz at the far point. Shot there.
Right in.
Loose as that comes top of the near circle.
Man,
Kolwich with it.
A lot of rebounds.
Kolwich, that's a save by Doty.
Playing it in the right end, Mark.
Indeed, Michigan cranking up the shots so far this period. 14:51 left to go here in the second. 1-1 is the score. Malashevsky in to take the face-off versus Huther. Puck in along the near boards. Kolwich puts it into the near corner. Malashevsky back trying to chase it into the far corner. Malashevsky on that far circle right out in front. Cummings into the far corner. And picked up, fired all the way across. Intercepted by Michigan. Kolwich has it in the neutral zone over to Metz down the far boards. Trying to avoid pressure by Eastern. Back into the neutral zone, but pulled away by Cochran. Cochran puts it right back into Michigan zone. Down the near boards, tipped by Kalis. Kalis coming in, but that fired the other direction by Birch. Now, coming in with it is Metz. Metz with the shot. Glove saved by Doty.
She'd like that one back. She can shoot it harder than that. So I ran into Julia's mom. They drove over. They got to the just past Gary and that lake effect and had real issues today. But
my wife had that coming back from Illinois today.
Yeah, they're driving in. She says some of the state people are bringing wood, and there is a state person who typically does a YouTube broadcast.
Oh, there's a big save by Doty. Puck into the far corner. Dilla has it. If we can, we'll see if we can get that YouTube.
She's going to try to. The kicker is it's one of their goalies. And she may not play, so that may not be as easy as we hope.
That would be a tough sell for someone. Hey, why don't you come in 0-degree weather? And up and saved by Doty. What an opportunity.
Forecheck.
Tipped on the near circle, deflected right off of an Eastern stick, and that great save by Doty where she didn't expect that and did a good job.
That would have been some puck luck there we need. I like the way we're getting shots. They said the right stuff to them. I mean, as far as I've got it, I know I got up here a little. Oh, my goodness.
Lindahl with a shot and a pad, saved by Doty.
I got 12-1.
All the way back. Here comes Michigan as Phillips has it at the blue line. Fed ahead, coming in with it. Bobby has it, top of the far circle. Moved over, Lindahl with the second one. Lindahl trying to fire it in, and Doty gets both saves.
Wow.
There's another shot by Lindahl. Doty fires it into the far.
There they go. They're going to just ice it.
Smith trying to get that. That tipped away. Again, a stick save by Doty. back behind and along the near boards. Outside the near circle, is that Middendorf trying to get to it? Loose. As battle for it outside the near circle. That fired all the way to the neutral zone. Phillips with it there. Phillips ricochets it off the near board. Here
Walk
comes
in. Look at how
Bobby.
deep they
Bobby
are.
coming in. Shot there. Doty with a save.
Now, she's doing a great job in net, but there are some rebounds there. And I
Indeed.
think Eastern's tired, or they were on their flat-footed and deep in the zone when we walked right in. Ay, 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 ay. I've got 17-1 shots.
That is impressive in this period. Gordon.
We're not halfway through yet.
Loose. Now coming ahead with it. Here comes Hastings over the blue line. That's sent back into the Michigan
2
zone.
on 1, no way.
Beresny, that knocked away. Good defense back there by Metz. Taking an opportunity away. Carr trying to spin the other direction. Carr coming down the far board, stops, moves ahead. Good shot over for Gordon. She sends it into the Michigan zone. That puck now down the near boards, right back into the Michigan end. Carr has it at her own blue line. Gets it back over to Metz. Now Kolwich has it. Kolwich chips it over on blue line down the near boards. Fired right back in deep by Goodnow. Back behind the Michigan goal. Metz has it in along the far boards. 12:20 left to go. Here comes Carr.
Oh, boy,
1-1
one
is the
person to
score.
beat. This
Carr
is what she
coming
does.
in. Carr with a shot, and that was Goodnow with a really good block. Keeping those legs together right at the shot. Gordon trying to get to it. Loose.
Man, she's all over the place. I'm glad to have her back.
Indeed. That puck right back behind and along the near boards. Carr trying to provide pressure. Puck outside the near circle, now into the near corner. Goodnow has it. Back behind her own goal. Goodnow has that tip right back underneath the near circle. Here comes Nolan. Nolan moving over her own blue line. That right into the neutral zone. Battle for it. Cummings comes away with it, but that knocked the other direction by Wolford. Ferris has it in the far corner of her own zone. Ferris underneath the near circle. Pass right into the neutral zone. Farrell fires it right back in along the end boards. Picked up back there by Birch. Birch underneath the far circle. Birch sends it down the far boards. Loose, top
Here we
of the
go.
near circle. Coming over with it. Here comes Walsh.
Yes!
Goal!
Roofed it.
Oh, she hit it top left corner.
I love
and
it.
that was beautiful. Malashevsky
Nice. Good
making
for her.
it 2-1.
She gets so many assists. She drew them and drew them and drew them, and then just found that spot, stick side up high, bar down. Woo-hoo!
Very little that Doty could do about that one.
No, that was
blocker side, top corner blocker side.
Yeah, yeah. That was a great goal. Good for her. She works so hard. She's such a playmaker. That's huge.
2-1 Michigan with the lead.
We can't get happy now. We can't get happy. We just gotta keep the pedal to the metal here.
Absolutely. As Eastern has shown that they're going to continue to battle the entire game. Bringing in it is Middendorf. Top of the near circle, coming in.
Come
Middendorf
on,
skating
guys.
right through. That puck onto the far circle. Now bringing it ahead. Here comes Michigan over to Farrell. Farrell over center ice. Farrell
I want her to rip
gains
one.
the zone. Farrell moves it over to Cummings. Cummings has that knocked away. Now Eastern trying to bring it ahead.
It's good.
Ferris trying to hold
Nice
it
shot.
in. Shot. Doty puts it into the near corner. And pulled away right into center ice.
Go
And
back with
bringing
it.
it in. Backhanded it deep was Ceballos. Puck into the near corner. Kayla's trying to get to it.
Nice.
Now into the far corner. Trying to get to it is Dilla. And pulled away by Sitterly. Fired rimmed all the way into the near corner. Now Lutz trying to pull it out of the near corner. That grab by Costella. And Middendorf puts it into the far corner. And racing ahead with it is Newland.
There-
All the way
oh, that's
down,
good.
icing waves off. I think it tipped
Uh-oh.
Metz. Lutz into the far corner. Still trying to pull that away. Now grabbed by Dilla. Dilla sends it into the near corner. Brought ahead. Down the near boards, right to center ice. Coming ahead with it, Ceballos. She gets it into Eastern zone.
Good forecheck.
Able
Mari.
to get a skate in the way. Here comes Kolwich.
Oh, she's going to say she carried it. Oh. Offsides?
That's going to come out, yeah.
I did not.
Or a hand pass, it might have been. Well, that would be all the way down.
I thought she did a hand pass to herself. Maybe she held
Yeah.
it too long. Closed her fist on it.
Face off in the near face off circle. Huther versus Garbady. A couple pair of fours there battling. Coming ahead with it, Bobby trying to tip it away. Now Huther into the zone. Huther into the far corner. Trying to dig it out there. Bobby sends it for a ride around the boards. Goodnow has it onto the near circle. Goodnow right back behind the Michigan goal. Goodnow onto the far circle.
Nice.
Intercepted, coming ahead with it. Here comes Michigan as Lindahl gets back behind the defense. Lindahl trying to fire it in, but Nolan got a stick on it. That was really good recovery by Nolan.
Really good D. No penalty. Stop a total sniper from getting a shot.
Goodnow ricochets it off the far boards, loose. Back into the neutral zone, coming down the near boards. Here comes Rumps. Rumps into the zone. Rumps trying to fire it across. That grab Cormier with a shot. Heiserman got just a bit of the blocker, and that kept it out.
Yeah, because that was labeled inside that far post.
8:59 left to go here in the second.
What do we got here?
2-1.
Timeout, discussion.
Looks like Bobby's going into the penalty box.
Somebody's going to the box.
I didn't get a signal for it.
I didn't see anything about it. There are a lot of people here, Mark. I'm thrilled.
There seems to be. That's it's a good Eastern crowd. That's
they
impressive.
travel well.
They do. Well, this isn't that much further from the Eastern campus than Arctic Edge of Canton, to be honest with you. But
no, that was part of the humor in that.
You're correct. That puck onto the far circle, trying to skate through. Sitterly comes in along the near boards. Gathered up by Lutz. Lutz, top of the near circle. Lutz.
No.
Into the high slot. Lutz, shot there.
Nice save.
The save.
That's a tough screen, move across type thing.
Great job by Heiserman to get a good save there. 1:49 left to go in the power play for Eastern. Face-off in the far face-off circle. Gordon taking the face-off versus Cormier.
Nice surprise on going downstairs. Alley from last year's in the penalty box, in the scorer's box with Keegan.
Lazar.
And
all the way around into the far corner. Sitterly has it. Sitterly made a nifty move over to Goodnow.
Hava's lost an edge.
Now racing in, top of the near circle. Drop pass over to Lutz. Lutz outside the near circle. Lutz. There's a blast by Goodnow, and what a
behind
save
her.
By Heiserman.
It was behind her. She didn't know it.
She thought she had it and was drifting out. Really good job getting back behind as that tipped in along the far boards. Hung trying to knock it away. Puck into the far corner. Eastern has it. Top of the far circle as that's Nolan. Over to Goodnow. Top of the near circle. Goodnow all the way across. Great job by Hung as she'll clear it all the way down the ice. 57 seconds left in the Eastern penalty. Good job by Doty to play that puck out. Make it a little bit easier on Eastern. Sidderly now bringing it in. Cormier trying to send it across.
Nice pass.
Nolan with a blast.
No.
Save, and what a save by Heiserman. As Cormier was right there on the near corner. Fired all the way out. Newland with a shot. Deflected, and somehow that didn't go in.
Man, she'd been a little bit further in front. That would have been a nice tip.
Sidderly onto the far circle. Sidderly trying to walk her way in. Now comes to the far corner. Sidderly spinning with it. Sidderly, that one
Nobody
knocked down.
knows where it is. Paris didn't know. I didn't know.
Yeah, that went into a pair of skates quickly there. Tipped
missed
right
her.
to center ice. Lindahl trying to get to it. So they're looking for that breakaway for Lindahl.
Here we go. Walk. You got it.
Here comes Kolwich into the zone. Kolwich. It's a good move. High slot. There's a save by Doty, but Kolwich did a nifty move to get that shot away.
Toe drag. That's a defenseman.
Here comes Lindahl into the far corner. Lindahl trying to make a move onto the far circle. Lindahl, top of the far circle now. He's spinning away with it down the far boards. Feeds it right out in front, but nobody home. Puck into the near corner. Malashevsky goes to get to it outside the near circle. Sent to the near point. Metz holds it in. Loose. Metz sends it to the goal, but that grabbed. Fired all the way down the ice by Newland. Bring it in. Rumps.
Gives us time to get everybody back and then walks
trying to come in. Shot. Good job to block it by Duffany. Down the near boards.
Ooh, not there. Oh, lucky.
Now coming ahead with it. Here comes Michigan. Is breakaway. Backhanded shot, and Duffany with the save on. Or excuse me, that was Doty with the save out there as Cummings had an opportunity, but just a great save by Doty. Puck right to center ice. Cummings gets it back. Cummings
couldn't quite decide whether to give it to That or not.
Kalis into the far corner. Now that shifted off.
Oh.
Trying to bring it across. Puck outside the near circle. Grabbed there by Hastings. Hastings trying to feed it ahead. Loose. Tipped back in along the near boards. As the penalty has expired, Kalis trying to get it down. Held in by Wolford. Now
Spread out,
gathered up
guys,
right
spread
at center
out.
ice,
Okay.
but that was offside. 2-1, Michigan with the 1-goal lead, but Eastern Michigan continuing to battle in this game. We have a lot more shots this period, but Eastern's definitely not making it easy on the Michigan team. Dillon to take the face off, Wolford on the other side. As they're taking a look, it looks like there might be an issue with the ice or it's a piece of gear or something.
Something they're actually saving.
Must have been something important. I wonder if it was someone's mouth guard or something.
My earring.
It's that puck down the near boards. Kalis trying to move it ahead. Picked up, fired the other direction, all the way back there by Birch. Deep in the Michigan zone and off and icing the call. 5:21 left to go here in the second. 2-1. Michigan with the lead. Perfect. If you could forward that to me.
I
when
think
you
we have
an
the link
opportunity.
from Deb MSU for the link for tomorrow's game, likely. That's
Puck back at the far point, trying to fire it in.
give you
In
some
along
money
the
for
near
it?
boards.
You sure? Thank.
As that puck outside the near circle. Into the near corner. Michigan trying to pull it out of there.
Just got a cup of coffee delivered from Paula Punna, the cleaning crew from Yost. A sweet, sweet gesture. Thank you. The line was too long. I need to be jacked here. It's freezing.
That is very, very kind of them. They do treat us nicely here at Yost.
And I appreciate all they do. They got out of here last night at 3 o'clock in the morning, and it was
Oof.
24 degrees when they drove away.
Oh, coming in. Here comes Carr back in, off another post.
Did that hit a post on her backhand?
Indeed. That puck sent right to the Michigan blue line. Chipped ahead there. Kolwich lays it down, coming down the far boards. Kolwich
Man, she
trying
is
to get onto the far
playing
circle.
great.
As
Oh.
Carr has had some great opportunities. Kolwich is playing fantastic. Puck back to the near point. Held in there.
Very
Here
offensive.
comes Hung. Shot there. Off the side of the net. Pulled down. Puck back behind the Eastern goal. Trying to chip it out of there. Birch had it. Into the near corner. Big battle there. Back to the near point. Kolwich has it. Kolwich trying to feed it out in front. That knockdown out in front. Good job by Wolford. Here comes
They're
a
going
breakaway.
nuts. You can
Racing
catch her. You
ahead
can
with
catch
it.
her.
Berezny with it. Is that puck in along the near boards and it's fired back.
Nice job by Kara to get back and keep making her, forcing her to her backhand.
So one breakaway stymied by great defense by Eastern, and another one stymied by Michigan. Metz outside the near circle. Metz puts it right back behind the goal. Now
play.
good job by Hung to pull that out of there.
Hung's having a good game considering she's skating on one blade.
Puck tipped out in front.
Uh-oh, trouble
Middendorf
backhand.
has it.
Nobody knows
Backhand
where it is.
inside.
Right
It's
there.
loose. Good job to pull that away. Excellent work by Carr to see it and get it out of trouble. Here comes Garbady trying to get back to it. Garbady outside the near
Needs
circle.
somebody with her.
Into the near corner. Garbady.
Oh,
Good
my,
no
that's
pins against
nothing.
the board.
Nothing?
Middendorf has it.
Pancaked.
Feeds that ahead to Lutz. Lutz trying to get it out there. Puck onto the far circle. Lindahl trying to get to it. Now Bobby into the far corner.
Nice,
Back
here we
to
go.
Lindahl. Lindahl coming in.
Oh.
Blast there. Good save by Doty. That puck in along the near boards. Held in by Duffany. Duffany trying to feed it out in
right
front.
there.
That puck loose and covered up. Doty has really, really played well today. We do really seem to pull out the best in everybody else.
We make them look good, Mark.
It make them look good and give us more gray hair, but that's okay. I've earned every gray hair.
I thought,
I
I
get.
mean, I had Sam's on the board.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
She does, you know.
It was right there. And,
Yeah.
yeah. Picked up. Lindahl trying to move it back over to Duffany. Duffany fires it.
There.
Oh, tipped it. Just
wow.
wouldn't
They're
go.
still there.
Loose.
Still
Trying
loose.
to pull it away. As right back there
There-
was Bobby.
oh.
Now Lindahl trying to get to it. That went back behind the goal.
There we go.
High slot.
On shot.
Duffany with it.
Oh,
Picked up now. Cormier going the other direction. Cormier moves it ahead. Rumps with it, but that's sent right back to Lindahl. Lindahl trying to avoid an offsides. Lindahl coming in, working her way in. Shot.
Yes!
Goal!
Oh, my God. You got to
She
see that
weaved through
reboot.
people.
Yeah, that was the weave there. That was a
Weaved
Sam
through
Carr
two
weave.
different players. And
right on the ice.
That was impressive. So this will take just a minute because my iPad's about a minute behind. But that was a heck of a.
I get paid by the hour here, Mark. This is.
As that's where Bobby was down out in front.
Oh my God, so many chances. That's exhausting as a goalie too.
As that coming over, everyone getting ready to go as that comes all the way back.
Springs are there. Walk through. So, nice to hold up. 1, 2. She got 3, 4 people on her.
That was amazing. And along the far boards, McGough goes back to get it.
That has to
into the far corner.
Make her parents happy they drove the distance.
Absolutely. Coming ahead, now picked up. They're from Minnesota. They don't care about this temperature.
No, it was way colder when they left than here.
Absolutely. It's Farrell into the far corner. Farrell trying to move it across. Now coming ahead the other direction with it is Smith. Smith, who had the lone Eastern goal, that whistled offside.
5, 10,
2
15.
minutes left to go here in the second. 3-1.
26-7 shots. That's a game's worth of shots in a period.
That absolutely is. Face-off in the near face-off circle just outside the Michigan zone. Rutherford in to take the face-off. Gordon on the other side. Goodnow trying to fire it back in deep.
Nice, nice. Oh,
right in, it just hopped right
back.
Over Hung's stick. Right back behind the Michigan goal. Kolwich has it there. Kolwich trying to move it over to Metz. Metz moves it up the near board to Carr. Carr brings it ahead. Here comes Gordon. Gordon gains his own. Gordon trying to move it over, trying to get
very
to Hung.
Unselfish play.
Just tipped by an Eastern player. That puck into the far corner. Rutherford battling there. Now Smith fires it all the way down the ice.
Oh, not going to beat her. No, they did.
That will
beat
be
her.
icing. 1:23 left to go here in the second. That's going to come all the way back into the Eastern zone. Gordon in to take the face-off.
She wins face-offs.
Rutherford on the other side. And puck into the near corner. And trying to pull it down the far boards is Nolan. Nolan fires it all the way back. She's had herself a whale of a defensive game. Into the near corner, ahead to Hung. Hung feeds it, now coming down the near boards, tipped away. And gathered up. Duffy feeds it across, intercepted.
Jumped the pass.
Here comes Nolan. Nolan into the Michigan zone. Nolan, top of the far circle. Nolan into the far corner, trying to get away from Phillips. Now Gordon comes over to poke that away. Battle for it outside the far circle. And backhanded all the way back to the far point. Now Wolf.
Go. Ava,
here
come
comes
on.
Hung.
She's
racing
tired.
ahead. Hung into the zone. Hung. Far circle as that got blocked by Goodnow.
She has been knocked down at least 10 times this game. What a warrior.
She is so tough. That picked up, coming the other direction is Hastings. Hastings over center ice. Hastings coming down the far boards. Garbady trying to drive her wide.
There we go.
That tip now coming the other direction. Here comes Michigan racing ahead. Bobby gets it over to Lindahl. Lindahl, far circle. Lindahl
right there.
Goes back, trying to get to Bobby.
She went
and
down.
It just
it's
wouldn't
there.
work. Tipped into the near corner by Garbady.
Not for lack of effort, that's for
skipped
sure.
right past her stick.
7 seconds left.
5 seconds. Puck all the way back into the Michigan zone. 2-1. And that will do it, as that is the end of the second period. 3-1. Michigan gets 2 goals in the second to take the lead, but this Eastern Michigan team is not going to give up. They've been playing hard, so Michigan will have to come out with a good effort in this third to try and take this and salt this game away.
26 shots for Michigan, 7 for Eastern.
Wow, that's a lot of shots.
Yeah, I mean that.
Doty has been playing just so good that.
Yeah, she's all over. She's making it really tough. Well, whatever they said to him in the first period, they just got to keep doing that.
That's a speech they needed to tape and record it.
Right. I mean,
play it again.
They went from they doubled their shots in one period. I mean, anytime you can double your shots, unless you're talking 1 or 2, that's very good. So that's wonderful. So we'll take it, and we've been a good second period, third period team.
Yeah.
They know what they're up against. We really, really, really need to clinch these games to win to get to nationals. So if they want to go to nationals, They got to do what it takes to get there, and that was good.
You got to win this game. You got to beat a good state team tomorrow if you can.
Yep.
Grand Valley's not going to make it easy to sweep, and you got the game versus Adrian at Adrian.
Yeah, we'd love to, get one in the pocket there. You can never.
And you really want to go into you got to make sure you get to the CCWHA tournament. Is that still?
I think this year again it's everybody in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That used to make it really tough.
Yeah, it used to be that only the top like 3 on each side went, and then that was difficult. The top team from each side got a bye, and then
Yeah, no, it's opened up, which is good because then it gives you a chance to get hot late in the season and get an automatic bid or something like that. Makes it a little more fun.
But
gives everybody a chance.
Try and get the Nationals. We really need to make a big move in the CCWHA playoffs.
Yeah, we're 14. We got it, and you really need to be better than 12 too. So that's a big jump with our schedule.
Yeah, but we'll keep our fingers crossed as obviously Eastern's going to try and do their best to try and play spoiler in this third period. As it is 3-1, Michigan with the lead here. We'll step away, play a little bit of the Michigan Marching Band, and be right back with the all-important third period. You're watching Michigan Women's Hockey, brought to you by Harper Broadcasting.
Well, good afternoon and welcome once again to the Michigan Amphitheater. You know, so much of the music we hear today is this pre-programmed electronic disco. You never get a chance to hear master bluesmen practicing their craft. By the year 2006, the music now known as the blues will exist only in the classical record department of your local public library. And so, this afternoon, while we still can, let us welcome from Ann Arbor, Michigan, Gary Lewis and his blues band. Gary Lewis and his blues band.
as we are back here at Yost Ice Arena for the beginning of the third period.
Had a nice
3-1.
visit from 2X players.
That was awesome. That was very cool.
Mariah and Jamie, and they're coaching at Washtenaw United. I didn't
Washtenaw
realize
United,
Jamie
yep.
was an assistant coach. That's wonderful.
Yeah, I did not know that. That's awesome.
I love it when my players continue to do stuff like that.
It's fantastic seeing them give back to the game and try and build this amazing game of women's hockey.
Yep.
As that goes around, Farrell has it tipped away. Eastern feeding it ahead.
Okay, see if Michigan can add to the lead here. This nice.
Racing in, Nolan
goal
had it. Now,
cushion
good job
helps.
by McGough to try and
Oh,
knock it
don't
away.
let that
Cormier
happen.
with a shot. That got blocked out in front. Tipped back. Nolan with a one-timer that goes just to the far side.
Wow.
Second, it sounded like that stick.
It's on the net. Just let it. Wow.
And puck in along the end boards. Rump's trying to feed it around. Cormier right back behind the goal. And into the far corner. Grab. Now Ferris trying to move it out of there. Still battling.
Let's clear the zone and settle down, guys. There we
That's
go.
swept ahead.
Boards,
Now
boards.
Farrell that knocked away. Good job by Goodnow. Cormier still trying to battle in along those far boards. Farrell trying to poke that out of there.
You know, this thing, when you
Malashevsky too.
let them just tangle at the boards is crazy.
And back into the far corner. Picked up by Ferris. Ferris coming down the far boards. Ferris trying to avoid Smith. Ricocheted off the near boards. Coming in.
Nice
Bobby has it.
pass.
Bobby, top of the near circle. Bobby with a
Nice
shot. Good
right?
job by Doty to save it. Puck
Tried to
gathered.
go above
Lindahl
that.
with it onto the near circle. Lindahl, wide
There's
angle
another
shot.
one.
Saved by Doty. Lindahl into the far corner and fired around by Goodnow. Back to the far point.
We should have had that.
Now 2-on-1 is Metz trying to keep an eye. Good job to get back by Garbady. And outside the near circle.
Yeah, great back check.
Tipped
Nice poke
away.
check. Trouble.
Now Smith has it. Smith in along those end boards. Now Metz trying to poke that away. That's about where she scored from earlier in the game. Smith fires it off the side of the net. The puck all the way outside the far circle. Now Rutherford trying to get to that. Now Lindahl rims it all the way around the boards.
Set
Picked up
play.
down the near boards. Racing ahead with it is Bobby. Bobby gets it over
She
to
got a
Garbady.
good angle.
Garbady on the near circle. Garbady
No
shot
angle
there,
there.
knocked away, trying to feed it out in front. Pulled back by Costello. Puck outside the near circle. Costello with it. Moving down the near boards over on blue line. Costello feeds it all the way across in along the far boards. Fed off deep. That's a shot on goal. Steered away. Phillips has it in the far corner. Phillips moving it ahead. Now Carr trying to avoid pressure. She backhands it into the neutral zone.
Got a lane.
Picked up by Hung, and she loses an edge.
Yeah, she's got a bad knee, so she keeps falling on a bad edge.
Gosh, I hope she stays healthy. She's playing really, really tough, but her skates are not helping her right now. Duffney in underneath the near circle. Duffney down the near boards. Good battle back there as Hastings puts it into the far corner. Into that, trying to feed it across off the side of the net. As that was Berezny. And here comes Michigan. Over through the blue line. That poked away by Cochran. Carr gets it over to Hung.
She can't
Hung
make any moves.
coming through. Hung onto the far circle. Hung trying to get over to Gordon. Man, I thought she was going to score nonetheless. Into the near corner. Carr trying to pull it away. Carr onto the near circle. Carr coming across. Shot.
That's her shot. Just went a little high.
Gordon feeds it back to the far point.
Nice
Good
pinch.
job, indeed. Now coming
it
across.
the-
Moved over
nice
as Carr
try.
trying to feed Gordon, and Gordon just a little miscommunication there. Hastings into the far corner trying to move it out of the zone. Hastings, good job by Hung to knock that away. Picked up as Berezny coming the other direction. And sent back deep into the Michigan zone. 16-13 left to go here in the third. 3-1 Michigan with the lead. That puck right into center ice. Nolan has it at her own blue line. Banks it ahead off the near boards. Cochran trying to feed it ahead. Battle for it right in front of the scorer's box. Dilla comes away with
She
it.
will
Now racing
scrap.
over. Kalis into the far corner. Kalis back behind the goal underneath the near circle.
Nice
Kalis feeds
play.
it back over.
Oh, nice
Trying to feed
play.
it out in front.
Got in
and
front.
It's loose. Kalis gets it back. Trying to feed it over to
there's another
Dilla.
shot.
Picked up. Back behind and along the near boards by Middendorf.
Get that forecheck.
Now through the neutral zone, tipped away. Dilla had it. That knocked away. Cevallos trying to get it back, but here comes Nolan. Nolan into the Michigan zone. Cevallos pokes that away. Gathered up. Farrell trying to move it all the way across.
Nobody there.
Goodnow Picks it up right at center ice. Goodnow blasted deep into the Michigan zone. Ferris has it in the far corner.
I'm surprised they dumping it as much with our. We're not having much trouble breaking it out.
Cevallos off the far boards, picked
Of
up.
course, I had to say something.
Yeah, Lutz has it.
Okay.
It's the broadcaster curse. Now all the way around in along the near boards. Nolan holds it in and pinches into the far corner. Ferris trying to feed it ahead. Held in at the far point, but Farrell gets it out of the zone.
It's
all
like
the
we
way
have no
across.
wing.
And tipped back. Loose puck at the near point. Sidley trying to get to it. Now Malashevsky has it on the near
Nice,
circle
right
of
off
her
the
own zone.
boards. Perfect pass. She's got it. Oh,
Here comes
Katie,
Farrell.
go to the net.
Trying
Right
to move
there.
it to Cummings.
Yes!
Out in front, Farrell with
Oh, there
Farrell
we
with
go.
the backhand.
Yeah.
And what a move. That was the Lindahl special right there.
Yeah, you know what? And she had a defenseman that took out their goalie. That's not goalie interference when the other team does it.
So Farrell with a beautiful goal, and that makes it 4-1 in Michigan. You can't take too big a deep a breath because, of course, this Eastern team has shown that
I just took a huge deep breath, Mark.
Fair. You're correct.
I mean,
How
come
about
on.
this? Let's not get too happy. How about that?
No, that's my saying. Don't get too happy. But you know, we got to be. We're not taking off the push, but we're going to make sure nobody gets behind us and nobody has to rush the puck on defense. Now we've got enough goals to win this game. This is where our intelligence should pay off.
Duffney back over. Phillips has it in the far corner. Puck down the boards. Fed ahead. Malashevsky with it. Malashevsky sends it back deep in along the near boards. Picked up and fed ahead. Grabbed by
That's
Lindahl.
not one you're going to give to right there.
Trying
man.
to weave through three players. Again, a great poke check by Eastern. Phillips takes it at center ice and fires it right back in deep into the Eastern zone.
See,
Costello with it.
Making them bring it the distance now. Just put it deep and let them try to come out and play that in their end.
Coming down the far boards and fired all the way across as that was Huther with it. Ooh. Tipped. Good job by Duffney to get a piece of that. Duffney coming down the far boards. That's sent all the way deep. That is going to be icing.
Boy, that almost didn't make it.
13:31 left to go here in the third. 4-1, Michigan with the lead. Again, we're going to try and we want to thank the Michigan State coach for sending us a link that one of their players typically, or one of their parents typically streams to. We will put that out there. We will not be able to do tomorrow's game because my gear does not react well to being wet.
So what do we got to do? We got to buy you a tent?
Yeah, well, you know. That brought ahead. Here comes Lindahl. Lindahl trying to get it over to Bobby. Bobby brings it in. Bobby moves it back over in along the far boards. Garbady puts it right back behind in along the far boards.
Spread out.
Now that pulled back. Lindahl has it. That grabbed.
Nice.
Chipped away. Loose. And down the near boards. Fired right back in deep. Cochran races back to get it into a far corner. Garbady providing pressure back there. Cochran gets it to the far point. That moved back into the neutral zone. Pulled there as here comes Carr. Carr moves it back.
Set it up.
Taking some time, making sure
Nice
they
pass. Heads
maintain
up.
possession. That puck knocked away. Trying to come the other direction.
Presser.
Tumpik. Now here comes Carr. Carr over center. Carr gains the zone. Carr. And puck into the far corner. Wolford trying to get it out of the zone. That grabbed, fired by Gordon into the near corner. And tipped outside the near circle. Carr trying to get to it. Here comes Eastern the other direction. Smith, the lone goal scorer for Eastern, sends it all the way back deep into the Michigan zone. Ferris feeds it down the far boards. Now Carr trying to poke that away. Battle for it in the far corner. That sent all the way across. That was Berenzi.
There goes Ava.
With it. There's a shot and a glove save
Good
as
save.
Nolan with the blast from the near circle. Well, Berezny was getting some work over in that far corner, tried to move it over, found Smith, but good glove save by Heiserman, and it stays 4-1, Michigan with the lead.
Yeah, Ava keeps playing with her blade. I have sweet stick when I was on the bench. I don't know if anybody does. Can't be positive that's the problem, but it sure looks like it.
it doesn't look pleasant.
Yeah, she's got a sweet stick right there she's using herself.
And we'll keep our fingers crossed that things get a little better for her because.
I don't get hurt because of it.
Exactly. You really don't want to see any of these players.
Ooh!
And all the way around. Goodnow stops it at the far point. Shot there. Good save. Trying to get to it. That was a brilliant defensive move back over there. Trying to pull that away was was Ceballos.
She actually made a save on a deflection off a Michigan player. They're out shooting us this period, so.
Here comes Michigan ahead to Ceballos. Ceballos gains the zone. Ceballos, top of the near circle. That's steered into the near corner. Love to see Ceballos get a goal for unselfish play.
Yeah, team player.
Outside the near circle, loose. Bouncing puck. Berezny with it. Fired all the way down the ice. That should be icing, and it will be. 10:59 left to go here in the third. 4-1. Well, if you are going down Clark Park, the outdoor rink, it's 2:30 tomorrow.
Parking is limited, but free, I understand.
Yeah.
There's going to be some limited concessions.
So if you can get out there, bundle up, bring some wood for the fire, and there's a shot from the far point.
There will be, and it's not really a pit. It's almost like a pretty cool old iron furnace type thing.
Nice.
It would supposed to be pretty memorable. It's just a matter of the conditions tomorrow may be tough.
Yeah, Berezny coming in. Berezny back in and shot at a goal.
We cannot.
That was pure individual effort.
Totally. Two defensemen, and she dangled them both. I'm sorry, she dangled them both.
That was a. She definitely earned that goal. Boy, she has a lot of fans back over there as well. These
a lot of
Eastern
those
fans
people
have
are
come
on
to
the
scream.
Yeah, and on the bench are going nuts. and I would think she's got a lot of them because that was wonderful. But looks like she's been there before.
That was boy, she did.
Well, they're pretty happy. It's a good time to get them while they're happy, but.
4-2
deep
coming
sigh.
in. Lindahl has it.
That's got to be a penalty.
And Lindahl go down.
Nothing? Oof.
As the puck right back behind. Lindahl has it. And working the way over. Outside the near circle. Garbady
right
with the
front.
shot. And racing ahead with it. Sitterly grabs it down the near boards. The captain gains the Michigan zone. Sitterly trying to make a move. That sticked away into the near corner. Sitterly. Outside the near circle, that fired all the way across, picked up there.
No.
Lutz with it, sent back. There's a save back there.
It's too close. Next goal is pretty huge.
Berezny has scored 3 goals and 3 assists this season. And picked up. Bobby coming away with it. Bobby feeding it down. But that was a surprise she doesn't have more with that effort.
Yeah.
Stella has it back behind her own goal.
It was hypnotic.
It was.
Nothing
now
fancy,
grabbing
just
it, Hung
hypnotic.
trying to get in.
Just hypnotic. Poor Ava's trying to skate in a straight line.
So again, that'd be something we've seen Carr do every once in a while.
Yes.
Weave her way around everybody. And puck still firing it in. Blockers save. There's Lutz puts a second leading scorer for Eastern, puts a shot on goal.
Well, they have come alive now. They're buzzing. Their shots are up there.
Gordon knocks it away. Kolwich outside the far circle. Kolwich trying to lift it out of the
smart
zone.
Play.
All the way back. Nolan has it in her own zone. Hung right back behind. And trying to pick it up. Cochran trying to pull it away. There's a shot knocked away by Doty into the near corner. Matt's trying to hold it in. That coming out all the way down.
We can't pinch.
Kolwich trying to poke that away. Fired back deep by Rumps.
See there.
Into the far corner. Cormier with it. Cormier back behind the goal. Rumps fires it out in front.
Oh, my goodness.
Boy, what a save out there. That was a good opportunity for Eastern. Looking to make it 1-goal game. Carr loses the puck. That fired down and along the near boards. Picked up from there. 8:20 left to go here in the third. 4-2. 2-goal Michigan lead, but you know what they say about 2 goals. Dilla into the slot. Shot. And went right off the pad into the near corner. Outside the near circle. Phillips holds it in at the near point. Set right back behind the goal. Caught in the netting there. And picked up.
2 people behind. Let's get somebody in front.
Kalis into the far corner. Sent right back into the near corner. Over to grab it is Smith. Smith brings it down the near boards. Fires it all the way across.
Here we go.
That went right off of Kalis coming in. Ceballos. Puck wouldn't settle down. Loose. Rutherford moves it out of the zone. Coming down the far boards. Tumpik puts it back deep into the near corner. Duffany trying to get to it. Puck loose. Phillips has it. Phillips down the far boards. Grabbed by Kalis coming over. Racing down the near boards with it is Dilla. Dilla over center. Dilla gains his own. Dilla outside the near circle. Dilla.
Oh, good effort.
Into the far corner. Cochran with it. Cochran kind of feed it down. 7:16 left to go. McGough banks it off the near board. Cochran gets it onto the near circle. Cochran.
Watch
right
front.
back behind the
Front,
Michigan
front,
goal.
front.
Out in front. And
Oh,
boy,
my.
it would not settle down for Hastings because Hastings was coming in with her eyes wide open looking to
They were
blast
closing
that
it
one.
out. Nobody there.
Hastings gets it back. Hastings moves it ahead to Smith. Smith
Wow,
down the
this
far
is
boards.
opened up.
Smith, top of the far circle. Smith
No
makes
more
a nifty
letting them
move.
Oh,
out in front.
she just fanned.
Oh, boy, again that wouldn't settle down for Hastings. Puck all the way back. Wolford moves it down the far boards. Eastern gets a line change. 6:38 left to go here in the third. 4-2. Michigan with the lead. And puck deep into the Eastern zone. Puck into the far or near corner.
That's who you want to have handling it right there.
Lindahl
She's
has
waiting
it.
for somebody at the point. She's going, oh.
Trying to work her way around traffic. Lindahl fires it all the way across the slot. Puck down the near boards. Hastings gets it out of the zone, but fired right back in. Now Cochran trying to get it out of the zone. Right back to the Michigan blue line. Metz fires it across, then gets it back. Metz on the near circle. Ahead to Bobby, but that tipped away. Brought in.
Back door.
As that was Berezny again. So every time she touches the puck now, the crowd goes wild. Metz back behind the goal. Metz trying to feed it down the far boards. Holding it in, tipped away.
Clear the
now
zone.
Bobby feeds it over to Lindahl. Lindahl trying to race down.
26.
Costello did a good job to get back.
Yeah, caught her. That doesn't happen very often.
Not at all. Now racing ahead with it is Newland. Newland feeds it over to Sitterly. Sitterly trying to move it over to Middendorf. That puck in along the M boards. Duffany rockets it all the way around the boards.
Chip.
Here comes Carr. Carr makes a move. Carr
Okay.
trying
Got
to
one
get back.
person. This is what she does.
Newland in front of
Well,
her.
she's-
Carr over to Hung and just out of Hung's reach. As
What
that
has she
puck
got happen to her face? She's holding her mask. Something happened to her.
So yeah, her mask is popped up. Boy, she's taken a lot of physical play today.
It's going into the trainer's room there.
Fingers crossed
Either-
she's all right, man.
It hit her in the face or ice or something.
She has her helmet off, and they're taking her back and got her sit down as the trainer's looking at her. I think she took a puck or something off the face. So we'll keep our fingers crossed and hope that she's all right with 5:10 left to go. 4-2 Michigan with the lead. As Rumps gets it over. Cormier trying to move it back. There's a shot as it went right off of an Eastern skate and able to cover it up.
Well, they've had more shots already this period than they have any other period this game. And we are sitting at 7. They have 11.
Face off in the far face off circle is Huther in there versus Gordon. Puck into the far corner. Rump's trying to get to it. Good job by Ferris to knock it away. Loose on that far circle. Here comes Carr. Carr racing ahead with it. Carr over center ice down the far boards. Carr makes a good move into the far circle. Pulled away the other direction by Goodnow. Now into the far corner. Rumps has it there. Fed down the near boards. Now Nolan has it knocked away by McGough. Battle for it just outside of the near point. Here comes Carr into the Eastern zone. Carr. High
Rip
slot.
it right
Carr.
there.
Shot there as that went off of a defender. Cummings into the near corner. Carr has it, trying to move it in front.
There.
Over Malchevsky with the shot. Good job by Doty to move over
that
quickly.
Was really good because she
Oh,
was
it was-
walking into an open net.
It was an open net, but not for very long. All the way down the far boards, Cormier gets into the zone.
Toe
Cormier
drag.
making a nifty move, but McGough takes it back behind the goal.
And that was on Ferris. Woo!
It was. She's a
Natty.
good defender. And tipped ahead by Malashevsky, grabbed and fired the other direction. Here comes Smith. And taken away. Now bringing it in is Farrell. Farrell. And over to Malashevsky. Shot there.
It's still
Doty with the
loose.
save. Still loose. Top of the near circle.
Shoot.
Metz trying to knock that away. Now Malashevsky feeds it back into the near corner.
We got people open in front.
Now Cummings trying to get to it. Malashevsky back behind underneath the far circle.
There.
3:35 left to go. Puck into the near corner. Now Rutherford fires it all the way around the boards. Gathered up by Newland. Newland back to the Michigan blue line where Metz has it.
No.
And that Smith intercepts
take
that
that.
pass, knocked away.
Watch your trailer.
Into the near corner. Tumpake had it. Now fed ahead. Good
Nice
job
play.
to get it out by Garbady. Garbady
Two
coming
on
back.
one with
2-on-1.
Lindahl.
Lindahl on the other side. Garbady over to Lindahl. Lindahl, trying to get it back to Garbady and just.
Almost picked that back corner.
Oh, boy. That puck
It's a
right
good
back.
tandem, those two.
Indeed.
And I was impressed with Sam's pass across to Ava, too. That was unselfish.
Phillips firing it back in deep. Well, you got to have some kind of movement out in front.
Oh,
of
yeah,
the
you
pass,
got
Doty.
to use your teammates. That's the big thing.
All the way back. Duffany has
Preach
it at
that
the
to
own
my
blue line.
Bantam players.
Loose, picked up. Now Goodnow firing it.
Oh, that was
pulled
off.
in and offside. The
Good
ball.
call, Joe Opsal.
2:32 left to go here in the third. 4-2. Michigan with that most dangerous 2-goal lead.
Little Cliffy here.
Face off in the far face-off circle just outside the Michigan zone. Wolford puts it into the Michigan zone.
Okay, find
Picked
somebody.
up down the near boards. Here comes Bobby. Got that pass from McGough. Now feeding it into the near corner. Pulled back by Wolford. Wolford trying to knock it away. Garbady in there trying to get that. Now Bobby trying to dig it out.
Lindahl.
Lindahl looking for a one-timer, and again that puck just wouldn't settle down. But ooh,
Nice play.
I could feel the breeze from that shot up here.
So are they going to pull a goalie?
2:04 left to go. Puck ricochets down the near boards. Trying to bring it ahead is Nolan. Nolan trying to bring it in.
She's going to drop it.
Berezny has it now. Puck loose. Nolan gets it back. Nolan. Shot went off of a skate. Puck top of the far circle, and that's going to be a penalty. It is loose out in front. And a penalty against Michigan.
Trip.
As
Oh,
that's going to be
God.
a tripping,
We
unintentional
got to finish
tripping,
the
but-
game shorthanded. Now I'd pull the goalie, right?
Yeah.
You got a two-man advantage for the end of the game. Ay. Here I can hear him.
Eastern-
Gray hairs sprouting.
Eastern Michigan has a 21.4% on the power play. Michigan has a 68.3% kill rate.
And I think this is their fourth power play.
Yes.
We've had one,
Yes.
maybe?
Yep.
Who's the home team here?
That puck back to the near point. Nolan feeds it around. Goodnow. That puck in along the
There,
end boards.
take your
Ferris has
time.
it there. Ferris lifts it all the way down the ice. 1 minute, 28 seconds unless they score.
I can't believe they're not pulling the goalie here.
Eastern will be on the power play. Picked up, fired
A
ahead.
little further, a little deeper, a little harder.
Cormier trying to feed it.
Oh, no. Numbers,
And
guys.
Puck back over to Nolan. Nolan
let 'em
high
set
slot.
up.
Nolan, top of the near circle. Good defense, driving her back to the near point.
Now they're set up.
And gathered up, fired all the way across by Sitterly, shot by Goodnow.
Open
deflected
net.
out in front. That down the near boards.
They're not even talking to the
54
goalie
seconds.
about a pull.
Tipped away. Grab back over to Nolan. Nolan with the shot that deflects into the far corner. Lutz has it there. Back to Goodnow at the far point. 40 seconds left to go. Puck right back behind. Sitterly with it.
There you go.
Sitterly
Tie her up.
tied
There you
against
go.
the end board, but pulled away. Now trying to make her way in
Nice.
was Cormier. Outside the near circle.
Yeah, fight. That's
Battle
good kill.
for it. Fired all the
All
way
right.
down the ice. 23 seconds left to go.
I am shocked.
Goodnow has it, setting up. 15 seconds left to go. Ahead to Nolan. 12 seconds left. Nolan comes in. Puck in along the far boards. 8 seconds
That should
left.
just
Tip
about
back to the blue line. Fired
it.
deep. 5 seconds left. Puck in along the near boards. Knocked away. 1 second left. And that will do it. Michigan able to beat the first team in green and white this weekend. Of course, Michigan State will have something to say about that tomorrow. But Michigan with a good win here, an Eastern team that did not give them an easy task. They continued to battle and play hard all game long. But Michigan comes away with the win. And again, it's something Michigan has to try and keep this winning going in order to have a good run in the CCWHAs and make it to nationals. The best tradition in all of sports, the post-game handshake. Again, hoping this can become a great Washtenaw County rivalry out here between these two teams.
Mark, I got to run because, I'm a singer.
Yep, absolutely. So we thank
I'll miss you tomorrow, but I understand we're going to work on precipitation protection for Arbor Broadcasting.
And then the problem is, if we were up in the stands, I have one of those. But in order to get, I have a little tailgate tent. But in order to get the camera above the glass, that would be higher than the tent, and then the camera would.
Yep.
Also, I would have it in front of a bunch of people trying to watch, which would be obnoxious.
Yeah, because there'll be hundreds there tomorrow.
Hey, Michigan folks
They
are
travel
hardy.
well.
Okay, there's a couple Minnesota folks in here to watch that too, and this weather doesn't bother them.
There you go. That's true.
So again, tomorrow 2:30, we will not be able to have that broadcast, unfortunately, because again, it is snow is in the forecast. It's 90% chance of snow, and our gear does not respond well to snow melting on it. So we apologize, but if you can come out, bring some wood for the fire pits. 2:30 tomorrow at Clark Park, the outdoor rink. Should be something special out there.
Yep. Go blue.
Go blue. By the way, if you are here, not that you'd be listening to the game if you were, but they're going to have the pie to the face of the players after this, autographs and
Tonight?
Tonight, yeah, you can buy a pie.
Well, I know. I had 4 of them thrown in my face 2 years ago.
So yeah, they announced that on socials just before the game. So.
Well, I guess maybe I should go down there and get a pie in my face. I don't have any grandkids here today, so maybe nobody will do it. All right, good covering this with you guys. Go blue. Let's do it again tomorrow.
Absolutely. Michigan will try and come and sweep the weekend versus Eastern today, and then Michigan State tomorrow. There'll be a home-and-home versus Grand Valley the next weekend. For our color commentator, Coach Ned, our director, Mike Butler, and our camera person, James Wiseman, my name is Mark Wiseman. We are very, very grateful for your support of these amazing athletes in this amazing sport. Come out to the game if you're wear a lot of cold weather gear tomorrow, and thank you. We will be back with the next game after that at Griff's. Take care.